History is truly filled with some really bizarre medical cures.
Like, did you know that for centuries a popular medicine was powdered human mummy?
So today we're testing each other on 10 of history's most bizarre and truly gruesome medical cures. So Tori, you're up first. Number 1, for all you Harry Potter fans, the Mandrake. What do you know about the Mandrake?
Okay, so it was used in Harry Potter and that was all about magic.
Yeah, they never actually tell you what the mandrakes were used for, they just grew them.
Grew them, yeah.
They sort of grew them and tortured them by pulling their hair until they screamed.
Yeah, I think that is horrendous, personally.
Yeah, I feel quite sorry for them.
We need to give the Mandrake some love.
Yeah. How much would you love a real one?
Oh, God.
I'd just sit there with it like that while it went.
I'd just keep feeding it. It would be the fattest Mandrake. I'd be like, there you go.
Exhibit A.
It's a plant with like a root-like bottom, isn't it? A bit like a sort of weird parsnip.
Yeah, like a ginger root. Or
a ginger root. Oh, okay. So I'm going to say, did the Mandrake treat sickness in children?
So literally the use of ginger.
Maybe.
Did I throw you when I said it?
Yeah, you did.
You're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to go with that. Maybe they kind of, like dried it out, maybe and ground it up and put it in a tea.
Yeah.
Or some sort of milky drink.
And used for, just give it a stab.
To treat headaches.
Actually, I'm going to give you half a point for that. Mandrake was a very powerful anaesthetic.
And so basically, like you sort of Novocaine of the ancient world or something.
That's it. Yeah. Novocaine of the
rubbing
ancient
some
world.
Mandrake on your gums.
What you got there? Mandrake, mate. Oh, that's bloody nasty, would it?
Ooh.
It was also used to treat mania and psychosis.
I need some of that.
Yeah. Don't we both? And
Wow.
it was believed to have magical properties for fertility.
I definitely don't need any of that.
Yeah, let's keep that in the cupboard for now. In terms of preparation, they just used to grate it up, and it could also be applied as a poultice to the skin for
So like topical numb. Right. That is pretty cool, actually.
I thought so too. Number 2, trepanation.
That doesn't sound like a thing. That sounds like a procedure.
Yes, you are going along the right
like
lines.
amputation would be a procedure.
But what does trepanation do, and why would you trepanate someone?
It sounds terrifying.
It is terrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
Trepanation. It sounds terrifying. Is it something to do with bones?
Yes, it is something to do with bones. The scariest bone in the body.
I wouldn't know what that is.
Well, I'd call that the loveliest bone, but I'm talking about the scariest bone. Which bone would you not want trepanated if trepanation was a process?
Well, I'd probably say my arms or my hands.
I had this bone injured only yesterday.
Oh, I think I might know. Oh,
Go on.
I'm excited. Is it something to do with medieval times and they would hammer or tap or drill into your skull to like bloodletting, and that definitely was for headaches?
Very good. I'm going to give you the full point for that one. So basically this was drilling or scraping into the skull.
Well, why the patient was
alive. And
I hope they give it some Mandrake first.
So there's a large
slap some of that on there.
And it was to treat headaches, mental illness, and to release a build-up of evil spirits contained within the epilepsy and even skull fractures.
I don't think that's going to help epilepsy at all, personally. But
No, I don't think they recommend that on the NHS
might
anymore.
make it worse, if anything.
Just offer me trepanation. But basically, it was also a treatment for skull fractures.
What, so you've got a skull fracture, but they're just going to drill in a bit more and make it worse?
Maybe they're like, this fracture's an odd shape. Let me neat it off for you. Make it round.
Could you imagine
the pain.
having that done back then?
I must say, if you've seen Hannibal, when he gently prepares the man's brain in front of him, he does say there that the brain has no nerve endings. So maybe not that painful.
I don't know if I'm going to take medical advice from Hannibal Lecter, though, personally.
Yeah. How do we always end up with Hannibal Lecter?
Well, he's one of our faves, isn't he?
Number 3, leeches.
Oh, God.
This reminds me of the advert on telly where a guy in a rain mac ran up to someone and went, "Got any leeches for these?
You got any leeches for this?"
And he exposes himself. I don't really get the joke, but
And what's it if Carlsberg did
medieval times.
you making that up?
That's deadly true. Deadly true. Deadly true.
Leeches, dirty little blood-sucking vampires.
Helpful little blood-sucking vampires.
So I know they used to place them on the skin.
Yep.
Again, some sort of bloodletting or blood-releasing thing.
Yep.
I want to say they got them to suck out poisons if somebody had been poisoned years ago or something.
Not necessarily for poisoning, but they were used for bloodletting, which was a very common practice in the medieval time, and they were used to balance the humours. You remember the old humorous system of the body? One of the humours was phlegm, one of the others was comedy. I can't remember the name. And it was believed to cure a wide range of ailments, including fevers,
okay.
inflammation, skin disease, jock's itch. I made that one up, and it was seen as doing so by removing the blood. Did you know they still use them to this day in medical science?
I do know that they use medical grade leeches, and just the thought of it literally makes my skin crawl. Yeah. I would rather lose an arm or a leg than have a leech palm me.
If I got gangrene, I'd be like, get the leeches on, come on, get them on.
No.
I wouldn't care.
No, knowing it was wiggling. No. There is no way that anything that small and wiggly is going anywhere near me.
Good job. I'm not got a small and wiggly one.
No.
Okay. Understood. Number 4, powdered mummy.
So I'm guessing Egyptian.
Well, the mummies originate from Egypt.
Egypt, yeah. Egyptian times, so those sort of...
I don't think this was Egyptian times. I think it was actually the Victorian period, because they were obviously over in Egypt, opening up all the tombs, plundering all the bits. Yeah. And I think it became quite popular back then.
I'm going to say, knowing the Victorians, did they put it in tea? And was it supposed to give you youthful vitality and keep you, you know, like...
Glowing.
Glowing, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to go with.
Absolutely not. So I'm pretty sure this is a Victorian custom that they were doing. They were going out to Egypt, especially the rich, were going out there and coming back with these mummies. Apparently you could buy bits of mummies if you were poor and entire mummies if you were rich. And they were coming back and grinding them up and trying to find medicinal uses for them. And according to this, they used to use it for epilepsy, paralysis, and internal bleeding.
So 3 very different things.
Very different things.
Did it work? I'm guessing not.
Got any more of that powdered mummy?
Trust the Victorians to see some sort of like desiccated body and go, I've got a great use for that.
What's in this? It's cocaine and mummy.
Mandrake and mummy. Oh, it sounds like a lovely cocktail, that.
Hand soap. Mandrake and mummy. Beautiful. Number 5, Bezoar Stone.
Sounds American. Bezoar Stone.
Jeff Bezoar.
I'm guessing it's an actual stone.
Yeah, it is actually an actual stone.
So, the only thing I can think of is, you know when you go to the spa, but they do that hot stone therapy and they put it on your back. Do they heat the stone and place it on said part of your body?
That ails thee.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Actually is used in a more innocuous way than that.
What else could you do with it, with a stone? Throw it at someone that you didn't like.
It's a great way of getting rid of people you don't like. That was me Bezoar Stone.
I've honestly got no idea with this one. That stumped me.
I wouldn't have got this one in a million years. So this one is actually a small stone found in the stomach of goats.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they take it out of the stomach of the goat, and then they...
Please tell me they don't feed it to them.
Pop it in their handbags and pop it in the purses, and it's used as a good luck charm.
Really?
Yeah. To just carry it on thy person would mean that it warded off diseases.
Oh.
So it was medicinal from a preventative point of view.
Fair enough. That is truly bizarre.
Yeah, very bizarre, yeah.
Keys, phone.
Kidney stone. You want one now, don't you?
But I do, yeah. I'm like, where do we get one of these?
I must commend you on your guesses.
Thank you. Okay, are you ready for your turn? Your first medicine is unicorn horn. Now, I know what you're going to say. They're mythical creatures and they don't exist, right?
No, I was going to say I've got a few of them in the garage. How much can I get from?
I will give you a clue because this one would throw most people. It was called a unicorn horn, but it was actually the horn of a...
Randy Man?
No, a narwhal.
Oh yeah, because the narwhal's tusk is like long and curly like a unicorn horn.
Yeah, it was sold as being a unicorn horn.
Right, like a bit of creative descriptions you get on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Genuine Louis Vuitton, mate. Louis Vuitton.
Brought from Bobby Market.
So obviously, unless they were to poke it down the gullet hole, which is unlikely that would fix any kind of ailment, or take it sort of anally, again, probably do more damage than
I can tell you the horn was not used as a suppository.
I think, therefore, it was probably grind up into a wee powder.
It was.
They do that a lot. They take anything like horn-like or hooves and stuff, grind it up into a powder.
This is true.
And I think with it being like a phallus, I think it was to make men
more virile.
More virile.
No. That was a good guess, though. A very good guess.
All right. I think it was used for epilepsy.
I'm going to give you that.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you that because everything was
so
used
far
for epilepsy so far. You were correct. It was used as a powder and it was added to a mix with any drink you wanted, really. So, and it was used for epilepsy. Also fevers. It was also used as an antidote for poison. So if somebody had poisoned you, they would give you some ground up narwhal or unicorn horn, make you drink it, and apparently that was meant to cure all sorts of poisonings. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, number 2. Human skull moss.
Skulls don't grow moss, so maybe they added moss to a skull?
No.
Or maybe they went to a place where skulls were and moss was growing on the skulls.
Which would be?
Graves. So they used to plunder graves to get the moss off the skulls, and then presumably they'd dry it, powder it, and add it to food for the purposes of treating poor sleep.
Poor sleep, okay. No, but you are correct in the fact that it is actually moss.
Okay.
They would harvest moss that had grown on skulls, particularly those skulls of criminals or those who had died violently, particularly those criminals who were hung.
Wow.
So those bodies...
Is it hung or well hung?
Just hung.
Oh, right.
And it was believed to have had medical properties. And what they would do is they would make it into like a salve, and they would use it for profuse bleeding, epilepsy again. I think anything was used to treat epilepsy back then. Epilepsy,
We've got no
try
idea.
this. And nosebleeds.
Okay.
So I don't know whether they'd just take moss and just like stick it up your nostrils. They'd be like, sit down for half an hour, shove that up there, you'll be fine.
You sit back at it. It really works. It really works.
Medicine number 3, dog's tongue.
Oh, I can't think of anything worse than a dog's tongue.
We all know where that's been.
They're going to be quite plentiful, dog tongues, so I'm going to hazard a guess that it was used in the same way that they used ham.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches, yeah. Picnics.
I'll have a pint and a dog tongue sandwich, please. Delicious.
My guess is that they would eat it, or they might preserve it in a jelly.
Right, and it would be used for?
Toothache.
Toothache. I can tell you are wrong. It was actually used in preparations for healing wounds and soothing inflammation.
They just sort of wipe it round and go, I'll make you better
I'll
with
make you with my little tongue. No, it was actually used in a salve, but if they didn't have time to do that, they would literally just, have the dog's tongue and wipe it over the area. Did they remove them from the dog after the dog had died? Or did they just go around cutting out dogs' tongues and there was like a load of mute dogs running around in the medieval times?
Mute dogs.
Mute dogs. Number 4, toadstone.
I don't think it has anything to do with toads, just a hunch. And I think it was used for broken bones.
I can tell you are wrong. It most certainly does have something to do with toads.
Right.
So supposedly, toads were supposed to have a stone in their head.
Okay.
So they would hunt and harvest toads and look for these mythical stones that were supposed to be growing inside their head. And it was supposed to be an antidote for poison, particularly used for snake bites.
Do we get many snake bites here?
Well, I don't know. It might not have been in this country.
Oh, good point. Presumably it wouldn't have taken long, would it, to sort of split open a few toad heads and think, there's no stone in here, I think it's bollocks.
But it was used as a charm against evil. So again, you would keep that on you, a bit like that goat stone, and it would ward off All sorts of evil here. Medicine number 5. Eye of crab.
Oh.
Or, to give it its proper name, Oculi cancrorum. It sounds like a Harry Potter spell, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Very Harry Potter. And I think it's just Latin for eye of crab. That doesn't help. So I think eye of crab was probably not the actual eye of a crab, because that would be microscopically small.
Ooh!
So I think this would be called eye of crab, but it's actually a plant.
You're correct. It isn't the eyes of crabs on their little stalk things.
Yeah.
But it's not a plant. It is something to do with
Crustaceans.
crustaceans. Have another guess. I'll give you, because this one is a bit odd.
Is it the stone from the inside of a crab?
I'll give you that. I'll
point.
give him that. So it's basically the concretions. Like, they eat a lot of like sand and stuff, don't they, when they're foraging for food?
Yeah.
It was found inside of crayfish and crabs and stuff. And it was harvested, these concretions, and they were ground into a powder, and they were used as an antacid. And they would also be used to treat stomach ailments such as indigestion and issues with the gastric system.
Oh, really?
So if you ever run out of Zantac,
Grab your nearest crab.
grab your nearest crab, it'll sort you right out.
Did you know that? But you didn't.
They are some truly bizarre medicines, and I'm just grateful that we don't have to use them today.
Yeah.
Well done. I think you got 1.5 points.
1.5.
points.
Whee!
Well done.
And I think you got 2.5, didn't you?
I think I was rocking 3.5.
Oh, 3.5.
Don't stiff me.
Tried to diddle you out of a point there.
If you've enjoyed this video and you want more, click here to subscribe and here to watch the next video. And we'll see you on the next one.
See you on the next one.